for a guy, first take, ego shot. Man, I'm
Straight
all in,
ego.
and she not all in. So that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
That's definitely gonna hurt.
Yeah.
But you gotta look at it and say, look, she still wants to be with me. You know what I mean? She still wants to be with me, and we've been building a relationship. Now you have to take into account, all right, is this a premature proposal?
No, now,
Or
let me
are they playing you?
put this this caveat in here.
Okay.
Do it.
She didn't say not yet, not now. She just said
no.
no.
Right.
I mean, if she just said no, then we're done. I mean, you have
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, you have to have an explanation on that. You can't just say no.
everyone does it.
I mean,
Everyone doesn't. Like,
Well,
I've been in a
my
relationship and
personal-
I didn't propose, but I was like, hey, you want to go out? She was just like, no, and I was like, no, you can't just say
Yeah,
no.
you know,
I need to
just
know why.
no.
And unfortunately, because I didn't listen to the no, I spent 6 years trying to figure out why.
See,
oh,
you stayed around.
I did for
After
far
that-
too long, and that's why I personally believe that when you say no,
yeah.
I pull that Maya Angelou out when somebody tells you who they are. Believe them the first time. I gotta go.
You know what, bro?
I'm out.
You know what, bro? Like, that one is so hard because you have to understand that the woman has to understand that this man has got a ring. He has sacrificed all other girls. If he's getting girls, he might not be a fellow who gets girls, maybe not. But all right, I'll put myself in this situation. I bought you a ring, and I sacrificed other girls, and I'm on one knee, and
On the knee.
and we just landed this hot air balloon, and just got into a horse carriage on the way to,
You know what?
pop champagne.
I didn't even think about that. Like the
yeah.
process.
The
Making
process.
sure that the proposal is right.
Like,
And you're like,
the nerves you have to go through
I can't.
trumps
I can't
almost
read.
everything.
Yo, daddy eyeing me like, nah, you're not worth it.
No.
You're not worth it. Your sister don't like me, and I'm willing to eat all that, and you still gonna tell me no?
Oh man,
Dang, bruh. That's selfish.
it is.
Yeah.
It's
That's kind of
something.
selfish.
I mean,
something.
it's definitely selfish without an explanation. If there's an explanation following,
You about to die tomorrow? That's your explanation. I hope, for
I
real.
need something.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need
I mean,
something.
I need
but
something.
alright, so say this, just like the way I was going. If she said no, not right now,
Yeah.
I'm just not ready yet. I mean, are you just gonna break up with her? Because obviously you're ready to spend the rest of your life with her.
You know what? I got you on this one.
I
bro.
could have been
I got
premature.
you on this one.
Could have been premature.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been. Okay. So basically she's trying to take a slower approach to this whole engagement thing.
Right.
And I'm in a similar situation where, I feel like this girl, she likes me, but she wants things to go slow. And it's like, how slow is slow?
Right.
Because at some point, like, if we go any slower, we might as well just stop.
Oh.
Like, or like, if we go any slower, like, it's leading me to believe that you really just don't care that much. It's the difference between slow and steady. And I think that has to be, addressed. I think if we go steady, that means like we both giving some type of effort, and it's both being recognized. I think you can get like a strong foundation. But going slow usually leads to complacency and leading to a no when you get proposed on. So I don't know. Like,
I mean, all right. So let me answer that. All right, you always, number one, in a relationship, it's very rare that both parties are going to contribute the same amount.
So true.
True.
Just
Divorce is at 60% now, guys.
right. And second of all, in any relationship, you got to set your limitations.
Yeah.
If that's too slow for you, I understand there's compromise,
Yeah.
but you don't subdue or give in to their wishes and neglect your own.
Yeah.
So you have to set your limitations.
Yeah.
Once you say, all right, this is as far as I'm willing to go, that's too slow for me, I feel like you're not even putting in the necessary amount of effort that I will compromise or conform to, then you gotta let it go. Then you just gotta have enough moxie, you know what I mean, to take that step out.
You're right, bro. I feel like if you don't set up some type of boundary or set up some type of like stopping point, then you gonna end up singing Trey Songz "Can't Be Friends." You know, like because you gonna be in that situation where it's like you are in way more in love with that person than they are in love with you.
Yes.
You know, and like that's always good for them and never good for you. So, you know, I know ideally you want it to be 50-50 and the chances of that happening is probably slim. However, you know, you have to know if this person is just, you know, hesitant, are they scared, or are they truly playing you? You know, you have to reevaluate the situation. You know, fellas, it's up to us to choose wise partners as well as women. You know, don't choose a girl who you know likes to, you know, play games or flirt with a lot of dudes. You know what I'm saying? That she playing around. You know, she not really ready, and she telling you probably in so many indirect ways. But you might not be listening. You might be invested. You might have your heart in it, ready to propose. You know what I mean? But she let you know, like, nah, I'm not really ready. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know who you dealing with. Now, if y'all young, you know, that might be okay because y'all might be able to grow together. You know, both of y'all get more wisdom and it might work out. But if y'all older, I don't see it.
Wait, where's older? Are we older?
I mean,
I think we
as a man, no, I'm not older at all. Like as a man, I'm not older. As a girl, yeah, you might be older. Like
I can't deal with
as a man though, like 35 is old. Like I can get married at 35 to a 25-year-old girl and be good. Like as a woman though, you know,
their clocks are different.
They biological clock ticking.
Honestly, in my personal opinion, and I know it's very limited, you have to look at where you are in your lifetime. Yes, at 35, 10 years younger doesn't feel that bad. But if you were 25, 10 years younger would put you in jail.
Yes.
So yes. I need you to realize.
I mean, we not
a big difference. Everybody ain't able.
If you going after a 15-year-old and you a 25-year-old dude, kill yourself.
No, I'm not saying that.
Shoot yourself with a shotgun.
These are not the things of the buzz or the love blow. These are personal.
Not literally shoot yourself.
Yeah. But no, what I'm saying is, although there's a lot of growth that happens between 15 and 25, 25 and 35, realize that that's still essentially the same thing.
Alright.
You're dating somebody that may not be where you are, and you're taking advantage of that fact.
Yeah. I mean, but she's taking advantage of the fact as well. She's established. You're a more established man.
Yeah.
You might not have kids. You know what I mean? You got your career in line. She ready to go.
No, I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
But as the more mature person in this relationship, it may be better to allow that person to grow and get where you are, rather than try to pick them up and have them trailing along.
Okay, so check this. Just like you said, you're 35. All right, pretty much got your career. You know, should be lined up, and you have your steps almost planned out for the rest of your life. All right, you're more established. You should be a whole lot more stable. Now she's 25. What if she's been in her career 6 years? She's been on her own. She pretty much has all the same things. She just did it faster.
I don't necessarily see a problem with that, if that's the situation. Again, you have to look at every situation on an individual basis. You can't generalize. Okay. But I'm saying for me, one, unfortunately I have a problem with dating younger women.
Hey, they ain't.
Hey, I mean, I agree.
And
I agree.
I mean,
I agree.
It's not necessarily a bad thing because all of them are pretty mature, and it's never any more than 2 years. But I will say that knowing where I am right now, dating anybody any younger than 2 years, it wouldn't work for me because they're not going to be where I need them to be. If the maturity is there, then I get it. I'm still gonna be hesitant, but I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess that's the only thing that I want to say. Like,
I mean, all right, let me ask you this. Do you feel like, okay, you guys can grow together? Like, do you feel like, okay, say y'all not 10 years apart, y'all might be 1 year apart. You know,
Within that range?
huh?
You saying within his range of
Like,
tolerance?
say you 25 and she 24.
no, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm saying I'm about to give you the situation. You 25, she's 24. You know, y'all like each other, but y'all not together.
Mhm.
Do you feel like y'all can grow together into something, you know, mature or established? You know what I'm saying? Like, it might not happen right then and there because y'all might not be ready as far as like career wise, or you know, y'all might not be really ready to settle down. But I've had, you know, older people tell me that they married their friend. You know, the one who stuck around, even though they was dating maybe other people or
I don't
whatever,
think you
whatever.
planned that though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at that, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you can't grow together.
Yeah.
My thing is, in all things, you grow as an individual,
Mm-hmm.
and if your growth rate as individuals is a lot faster, or like if one growth rate is a lot faster than the other, if they're not at the same pace,
Yeah.
then your growing together is going to be different.
Yeah, I agree.
And if you're not growing together at the same pace, it's going to cause some really big issues in your relationship.
Yeah.
So I just want to put it out there that that's something to consider
Yeah.
when you start dating well outside of a 6-year range.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back.
All I'm
and
saying,
hit
J and B did it. Let's get to this money.
these- well, you know,
True.
they did, but you don't see the insides of that relationship either. You know what?
I'm saying I'm
on that note,
I'm just saying I'm Jay. That's
we're
all.
gonna get to the
I'm
music.
Jay, baby.
Thanks for tuning in to the Love Below on 91.9 The Buzz. You need help. Did you say I wish I could? Oh my gosh, I was not ready.